What's going on, everybody? We are here again live on Wednesday night, live with the Media G.O.A.T. And it is Motion Raceworks Carolina Cash Days, the warm-up week. This is the best spring kickoff no prep event, front side racing. I'm stoked. Y'all better take a picture right now because I'm actually being happy and chill, because once Friday hits, the stress begins and y'all are going to see me going crazy. So, guys, we got tonight Drag or Die's Ken Hensel, and we got from Support Your Local Street Racers Happy in the building. We're going to have them on here in a second. Right now, let's see. I've got a little highlight video. I've taken a couple of clips from the last year's Cash Days warm-up and our summer Cash Day. And I'm going to let y'all check that out while I'm getting Happy and Ken in. So, y'all are going to see. I've heard always that, you know, we're not the slickest no prep and none of this. It's rubber that's scraped, and we leave it alone. That's what original prep was. Literally nothing put down, just getting the beams and run. It's a simulation of street racing, but there's a little more rubber down, you know. It's legal, it's at a track. I'm telling you guys, though, we got big money to pay this weekend. Free entry on small tire, $5,000 to win, $1,500 runner-up, $250 to the semis, and we have the side bet option, which is, hey, if you're feeling lucky, put $200 extra into the side bet pot, you could walk away with a lot of money. So I'm going to kick this video to you guys while I'm getting them set up. So check this out. This is kind of, like I said, few highlight passes. You know, like showing you, dude, it's fast, it's crazy, it's no prep. So here you go. Check this out while I'm getting them in, and we'll get back with Happy and Ken. All right, what's going on, guys?
Done caught me on my phone.
Dude, you'll see me on mine a lot through the night. Speak up, Ken. I can't hear you.
My bad. People are trying to call me.
Put your phone on mute. Come on, man.
Busy man today.
I'm going to give y'all a little more volume. Let me play with this for a second. I'm still learning this shit. Oh,
I like it.
Yeah, I don't even have headphones.
Damn, Ken.
I've had a rough day.
You're representing Spool Media North. You got to get better at this. So, before I even came online, I finally got to watch Lyle's video. That man was talking some shit. He's ready for the weekend.
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yep.
Damn, I mean, I know he's missed the last two, and before that, he was the winner. So I think he's getting ready to come back for revenge on this. He's ready to collect that check.
Yeah, I see the Meatball Boys got some new stuff bringing out too, probably. So.
Oh, I know that new gangster that Zach's got.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think
that's
this
a
weekend's
nasty
going to be
pour.
fun.
Oh yeah.
This weekend's going to be a good time. I've never been on the same property as Beer Money either. So I'm
Really?
excited just to see it in person. Yep, this will be my first time and first time to Shadyside.
Awesome, dude.
And
I'm
you're
looking
in for a
forward to it.
treat.
It's OG and it's old school, but it's new school at the same time.
Right. And it looks fast.
That's why I tell everybody it's not your back the track style, nothing like that. We scrape down out a good bit, but we leave it as is. I mean, that's what I always no prep was always to me. I mean, when I started watching the Chi-Town KOTS videos when 1320 would put them out, I mean, that's all it was just the track was left as is. And that's kind of the style I've always adapted with it.
How far out do you guys scrape?
Oh, God. I think we're going, I never tell everybody the exact. It's usually 150 to 200 foot.
Cool.
And we don't take it all the way down to the concrete because honestly, if you take it down to the concrete with that concrete, dude, it hooks just better than leaving the rubber on it. I mean, we had
it'll be faster.
We had a local come down there and drag bumper when we literally took every bit of rubber off of it down to nothing. And dude did 2 big wheel stands, and I was just like, I quit.
Yep.
Yeah. And a lot of people are spending money to make them tracks bad, but the front side, it's going to come around after a few passes anywhere,
Yeah, and that's why I tell everybody, if that concrete, because I allow them to do burnouts across the start line. It's water burnout only, but it gets good. I mean, the top end of Shadyside gets more sketchy than anything on a no prep day. And it's going to be a little better because I'm not going to say the R word, but it's in the forecast for Friday. So, and the pollen gets on it. I mean, it takes every bit of stick away.
Yeah, I can see that.
But
yeah, make sure you got that allergy medicine. Last year, you could watch it all over the truck. So.
Dude, I got murdered down there this past weekend. I took, and it's funny because I've taken the same allergy medicine for years, and I went and got the Alka-Seltzer Max Strength Allergy too. And on Friday, I was fine. I took that shit Saturday morning. I was a zombie all day.
Damn.
Oh, man.
So I stayed off the scooter because I knew what was going to happen. Hey, speaking of that, hey, Happy, you got to flag a race between me and Ken. He's got the same scooter as I got now, and we're settling this shit in
it's on.
the parking lot.
I might have been modding mine a little bit.
Oh, Bryson's got my old one down at Shadyside, and Timmy was talking shit too, so he wants in on this too.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
The bad thing is Timmy's only 4 foot tall, and he's half the size of us.
Oh, man.
But
yeah, we'll have to give him some steps. He's going to have to give us the leave and stuff. So.
But guys, man,
I'm excited.
It's going to be crazy, and I've heard a lot of people. I just seen where I got told the airport got canceled, so I've got guys from up that way now messaging me, talking about they're wanting to come down, and I told them, I said, just follow the Drag or Die convoy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we haven't had any luck up there with water. That place retains water, so I mean, if people want to go race, it's definitely a free entry. You can't beat it. You just got to travel a little bit. But
hey, you were there with us last spring, man.
Yeah.
Even when that water starts coming, we don't quit. We'll sit there 4 hours with torches, side by sides, running over, making it come out. So there's nobody should be worried about the rain on Friday if it does come. Worst comes to worst, we lose testing. Everybody goes off the trailer Saturday. So, I'm not too worried at all about it. I mean, those boys work hard down there, man. They want to race. They'll drive the track. They'll get it going. No issues.
And I heard they have superior equipment as well. That they've got a serious dryer to dry it.
They actually ordered the pieces, so the bomb on wheels should be good this weekend. And
that thing's wild.
And what's crazy is
it works though.
Yeah, you weren't there for the one. Everybody's like, that thing's adding stick. It's like, I'm like, no, not at all. It's just burning what's on the surface off. It's actually taken away.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm the type, I don't put nobody out there if it ain't safe. So if it would, and we need to take the drag box over just to clean anything off. We got the brooms, we got everything. We got push blowers, we got a buffalo blower. I mean, we're not scared to work, so that's nothing nobody needs to worry about.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's give guys, let's let everybody that's watching know about what y'all are bringing to the race and everything with it. So, Ken, what you got going on for this weekend for Carolina Cash Days?
Well, I'll be down there, of course, filming, doing a little bit of everything from media-wise, and then, we'll bring some merch out, T-shirts, hoodies, decals, hats, pretty much stocked up with everything, and, just bring some of that stuff out, and, just have a good time. Last time we were down there, it has a big, down home feel, like the locals are big in the community, and they were welcoming, and it was a good time. You're going to have, of course, even last year, it wasn't free entry, but you had a big caliper of cars. So I think, it'll be a great time again. And just as long as we can get past the weather, but you never know. It's Carolina weather's wild, so it might not do anything. So,
hey, and we did go to the Mexican restaurant Friday, and they have chicken nuggets on their menu, so you're good. Have you been to eat with this guy before, Happy?
I don't think so, but I've heard chicken nuggets and pizza or something.
Dude, him and Robbie they're the chicken nugget kings.
Well, I didn't go there when they were in town for PRI. I didn't go the night they went to that place.
There wouldn't have been nothing for you to eat.
No, it would be a waste of money. So I didn't want the meat sweats anyways.
Hey, I will say this. We're not allowed to have Papa John's deliveries no more at the track. They screwed that up for us.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, when you get to the track, just ask them the story about that.
Oh, okay. Actually, if people are coming in, the food is good there.
Yeah.
The food is good at Shadyside. So I don't, just so you all know, they do have good food. They have chicken sandwiches.
I had 2 chicken sandwiches this past weekend. A chili cheeseburger. Dude, his grandma kills it up in the concession stand.
Yeah, I was just going to say, awesome. For people that's never been, the food is really good. Yeah, definitely.
Dude, it's always a line, too. I'm glad I got that backdoor access. Just go in and place my order and walk back out.
Yeah, that makes it nice because there's always a line there. So, the food's good.
That's awesome.
So, now we'll go over, Happy. Let them know what you're bringing this weekend. What you got coming to Shadyside this weekend?
Same thing. We're going to be bringing some merch, our Support Your Local Street Racer stuff. We're bringing pretty much the same stuff we had last year. We've got some new stuff in the works for this year. But then I plan to be live. This will probably be the first time I'm going to go live on YouTube. And I'm going to try and start some shit in the pits. I may even make up a little drama. I may go to one team, start a little shit, tell the other team they said something else. So we're just going to try and get some shit started and have some fun, man. I'm excited. And there's so many people out there that I haven't been around a lot. So I think it'll just be fun, be interesting. A lot of cars I'm anxious to see. And then, there's some killers from this way that I've already heard that's coming. There's some Chicago killers coming. So
yeah, I've been talking to more.
It's going to be badass.
That's killer.
Yep. Yeah. I'm really, really excited. And there's a lot of cars coming from this way that's never been out there. So I think the racing is going to be awesome. People's not going to know how to judge other people. It's going to be something to see.
Yeah, you've never got to see me stress in a race, have you?
I haven't, man. Hey, don't worry about it. We're gonna kick this race's ass. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah,
I figured I'll help you with tech. We'll knock this shit out, man.
Oh, you're liable to look at us and be like, "Damn, dude, that's some national event tech you're doing." It's not that strict, but it's like I tell everybody, just basic safety stuff, man. We gotta get safe.
Sure.
We gotta get safe with this stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Can't be pulling those Ken Hensels in a Fox body with some Crocs on and an open face helmet.
Yeah, I don't even own a pair of Crocs. Sorry, so I don't wear those or flip flops. So But no, yeah, you gotta with the front side, you know, you don't. I mean, you gotta have that stuff because these cars. I mean, even the backside stuff's rolling anymore. But
Yeah.
most of the people have the right stuff they should anyway. So
This right here, what John just put, 100%, because I will get pissed. Actually, if you got
I don't
drinks or
blame
anything,
you.
stay off the line.
Yep.
Which I am going to put up some gates kind of to help a little bit of line control because it did get a little out of shape in the last summer racing. And, well, Ken's been to my stuff and he's seen it at Darlington and Shadyside. I'm not a happy camper.
yeah. And I mean, a lot of times, you know, people just get excited because, like, you know, it's intense down there. And that's like a lot of people in our videos, they're like, why is there so many people standing on the line, like in some of these races? But, you know, these people don't go out on the street. It's like the kind of thing. This guy. Nah. Wow. I was gonna let all that slide, Limpy. The proof I got of you, but I'll send you a picture later, Happy. I don't want to do that to him.
Damn it, man.
But yeah, anyways, like, you know, the people want to stand on the line to watch everything. You know, I get it, but you know, a lot of them don't pay attention either. So if you can keep people back,
it takes one person to screw it up, and it's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
I agree.
But, you know, that's something. It's like even I talked to Seth. I told him this past week. I was like, "You ready for the crowd?" And he's like, "Yeah, man. I'm not worried." I'm like, "You ready for the crowd?"
yeah.
But dude, we got a lot of room. I mean, it's wide even on the starting line stuff. It's just, you know, I'm the type of person like to keep the show rolling. I don't want nothing holding our racers back from getting their burnouts done and stuff like that. And you know, I'm fine with everybody betting money, exchanging and all that, but it's like I've told them before, your $20 bet don't mean shit to the $5,000 they're racing for.
Yeah, true.
I agree.
Dude, I'm going to this show tonight winging it. I didn't think of nothing. I've been stressing all day, getting things loaded up. I literally just finished the winners for Daily Street and Street Racers their posters maybe 5-10 minutes ago.
Damn.
Oh, I got them.
I don't see how you do it though, too. I mean, because you're running the race, you're going to have a camcorder in one hand, you're going to have a camera strapped over your shoulder, like you got a lot going on this weekend.
And I'm going to have live feed going from the like I'm going to have all this stuff set up in the tower. Like there's going to be angles of Shadyside on no matter whose live feed you go. You'll be able to see it all this weekend.
You're going to need Tylenol.
I bought a full bottle last week.
And some Diet Cheer wine or whatever that crap is you drink.
I'm back on Coke Zero this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had Cheer Wine Zero last weekend.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it's gonna go smooth. You know, of course, you always stress with that stuff, but you know, it'll be a good time. There's plenty of room there. You know, for people that haven't been, there's plenty of place to park down there. I mean, you can get a nice pit spot. You know, and of course, he's got a survival guide up that has all the information on there. So, I mean, you need to check that out because that definitely helps.
And we're gonna keep it simple. Everything drivers means wise is going to be in the same normal spot right there in staging lane 6. I'll have my table set up. We'll have a big Shadyside canopy set up. I think, is that where you're going to set your stuff up, Pappy?
Yep, for sure. Okay.
We had 4 or 5 vendors down in the staging lane, like in that grassy area this past weekend for the radio race. And those fans, they came down a ton, came there. I think we had IHRA, which that's Mel that does PSCA. So he had his big shirt tent, SP Tools. John was down there set up. I mean, there's a lot of fans now find their way even down there, which is really cool because then they get to interact with the drivers, talk to them while they're in the lanes and stuff. And that's something I think is cool because they get to see these guys on YouTube. They've seen some of these guys like on the little sideshows for Street Outlaws. So it's cool that they actually get to interact with the racers and stuff too.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, like, you know, like Happy said, he's never met Lau. You know, they're good people. You know, I met them in the Carolinas, and now they travel up to my race, and he's always been a good dude, and just like the meatball guys, I met them at Shadyside, and of course now we see them everywhere. So
Right.
Yeah, I heard that Battle of South Mountain was needing some good coverage, so I'm gonna make the ride up this time.
yeah,
Hey,
I'm definitely gonna need some Advil. So.
I think we're coming up too. I think Kenzie's got it on the schedule. I think we're coming up.
Yeah,
Gonna hang out. Yep.
dude,
it's
that
gonna be
place
a
just
banger.
looks so cool. I mean,
It's
atmosphere.
cool. Like, yeah.
You got
So
a
April
400 foot of
29th.
shutdown, then you make a NASCAR turn.
Yeah, it's a no joke NASCAR turn. Like, it's Aubrey Skinner up there, not last year, but the year before. He got on the brakes, and right after the finish line, he threw the chute, and you can stop up there, but you need to pull that thing early. He pulled it a little late, and he was like 2 inches from hitting the guardrail. Blew out both front tires.
Oh shit.
Put two tires on and ran the rest of the race. But it's gangster. I mean, it's in the mountain. Like, it's not far from Gettysburg, where, like, in Pennsylvania, where all the actual battles and stuff were. So it's a cool setting, and we got some people from Massachusetts to North Carolina, all over the place coming. So it should be a good time.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
no shit. I had somebody say Shadyside had a short shutdown this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, really, it's real long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks long.
Oh,
In
yeah.
all the videos I've seen.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
mind
it
blown
goes
away.
back a good bit, doesn't it, Corey? Back there where
Yeah.
you guys actually run the RC cars.
So many people see my videos and just see that crest, and I'm like, that's only halfway. Like,
Right.
what was I told him? I was like, y'all should have been here when Jamie Hancock went a 409, got stopped halfway up the old turn, and had to refire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
See,
it
Happy
looks
knows
plenty
about that
long.
radial stuff.
Oh yeah.
Ken over here's got to learn about the radial tire. He's not.
Trust me,
Yeah.
I know who Jamie Hancock is. I didn't cover the radial stuff, but I was watching it. I've been to Yellow Bullet, all that good stuff. So
He went to Yellow Bullet and was like, "What's with all the glue and those weird tires?"
That's what everybody did back then.
Oh,
And then the no prep
Yep.
stuff come about.
I mean, that's how I got my start. I mean, radial racing still holds a special place in my heart, man. Watching those guys on 235s this weekend was insane.
I love it.
Yeah, it's just too expensive to run that kind of racing. Unless you got big backers. It's hard nowadays.
Hey, Happy,
Yep.
you know he's got that drag or die money, so he knows about that backing.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. We'll
Yeah.
see him in a radio car next year.
Yeah. I just need to get my car out of the garage.
Same.
Yeah.
So I think we got some big stuff going. I mean, I'm hoping the weather changes because Friday nights are usually pretty awesome with the testing. I mean, I know people don't like to associate no prep and testing, but on the front side stuff, it's really brought a lot of new people into the Shadyside races. And like this weekend, David Pearson is coming on a 28 10.5 on his new blower car, his new LDR car. And I watched that thing run at the radio race, and I said, holy shit, if he gets that thing to work on slick.
Yep. And he's a bad man. So if
That's
anybody can do
Little
it, I
Evil,
can see
right?
him doing it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Little Evil, yeah.
dude, his new car.
It's gorgeous.
Dude,
I always loved that Calypso coupe he's had. So, like I said, it's.
And his son's running too. They've got a nitrous car too, so they're bringing a NOAA 2 cars. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else I talked to this week and said they were putting some slicks on. I'm telling you, the slick stuff's coming back. I was talking with the radio guys. Michael Laney. Let me put it this way: Michael Laney. You've seen him, the
Chevy
bluish
2.
green Nova, Chevy 2 turbo car.
Yep.
That man was in the finals of Boost versus Bottle this past weekend at Shadyside, because when it got cold, those slicks he had on them were shining. They were moving. And that car is nasty. I mean, they've been doing a lot of work to it. It's stepped up a lot.
Now, is he a no prep style guy? Is that
Yeah.
mostly what he
Yeah.
does, or mediocre slick prep?
No, he runs the back of the track stuff, front track stuff.
He'll do anything, I think.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, he was getting down.
I kept up with it. Yeah, this weekend. That car's badass.
Yeah, and I mean,
How about
it's
Baby
clean.
Shark?
I don't think they're running this weekend. They've kind of changed up a little more back to the radio program, and Ed's kind of messing with that. Now,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'll see Team Denver down there.
Yeah, those boys can run front and back, to be honest with you. So
Damn.
Yeah, I think, what is it? Jared, I think the past 3 we've had, he's been in the semis of 2 of them, and he won second chance last race.
Yeah.
I think Schiff and them, he's got his stuff back together. I mean, there's so many front side contenders down there that even run the backside. I mean,
oh yeah.
And then you got
a lot of
guy
fast
named
cars
Alan
down
Thompson. I know he's coming back. He was messaging me today from his UPS truck.
Oh yeah.
Which he's lucky my package came on time. I checked the tracking; it came through Louisville. I was figuring he'd screw with it.
I mean, you might see some of those other guys down there. Well, you got Sam Hood. You know, he's in that area. And
hold up,
Chris
I just got
Becker.
a message from one of your locals. I know Becker's coming. Let's see.
Is he? And that thing's gangster. You know, I mean, it's fast.
Wesley Skinner just messaged me and was asking
I told him
if we'll drive the track.
I told him about it.
Yeah.
I told him about it the other night. I told him to come down. So,
dude, that's a killer for, especially like that car is going to be insane on the front side, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you know, this is the first.
It's got so much pulled out to try to run backside.
And this is the first time I'm allowed the tube guys to run at Shadyside. You know, I did a big rule change with it this time. You know, going steel roof and quarters, 28s, no wheelie bars, and I'm allowing all-wheel drive on the front side.
I agree with that.
Dude, that Mike Bandy guy, that GTR is doing work.
It's fast. It's fast.
I saw on Turbo John, he posted up on his flyer, no all-wheel drive and small tire.
So, yeah, and I can tell you being there, though, like, you know, you can't, that car was on rails all weekend down there in Knoxville, but it's, you know, like, you know, everybody knows Charles ain't slow, but when he was out on that guy in the 60-foot, I thought he had it, but he said that he's still running stock LS coils and lost spark up there. You know, it was close, but you know, Mike can probably turn that thing up even more. You know, that thing probably ain't turned all the way up. It was rolling, you know. I think a lot of people were upset.
That backside at Knoxville is slick. I mean, that's very deceiving backside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked coarse.
Yeah.
Well, the right lane's got that big dip.
Dude, they both got
That's where everybody was wheeling.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see it? I think I've told you about it, Ken. When they get out there about, what is it, about half track both lanes, you see the cars go from this to, they drop down and the unsettling begins.
Yeah, you're right. I remember you told me about it, but you watched that little clip I put up of Charles, like when it dropped, he was hovering the wheels coming up into it. And then when he went through it, it was just on the back wheels, man. It was nuts. And stayed in it, you know. But it's a cool little place. Yeah, I like it.
You got to come to Knoxville, Happy. I think you'd like it down there. It's pretty neat.
I do too. I need to, man. We're gonna get out other places this year more than what we did last year, and hit a lot of different places.
Yeah. How far is that from you?
6.5 hours to Shadyside.
Oh, I mean to Knoxville. Is it close to you? Or?
5 hours.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It seems like it's not that far for some reason, but
yeah.
See, that's not
5 hours on the money.
It's right at 4 for me to Knoxville.
Oh, okay. 4. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It took us 7.5. So
that's because you live in Southern Maryland.
And we turned around and drove straight back. It was
holy cow.
I ain't about that long.
But 50-some degrees, and it was like 28 here. I mean, Come on
Right.
now, it wasn't bad. So,
Yeah, that was the cool part at Shadyside. Like during the afternoon, it gets hot. It was mid 60s. It felt great. And as soon as that sun went down, Jesus, it went from 60 something to like 48, 47 instant.
Wow.
And the DA went from like 1,600 foot to the finals ran Saturday night. It was right at 125 feet.
Holy shit. That's boost
well,
and nitrous weather.
And that's what we
yeah,
tell everybody. Like, you don't believe it, but you're probably making way more power than what your tune-up's commanding.
yeah.
Yep.
But
Now,
It's a
if it
wild little.
does rain, go ahead.
I said it's a wild little place, man. When you pull in, you're gonna be amazed because it's big. Like,
I can't wait. I'm excited.
it's a crazy thing because when I first went working down there with them 10 years ago, I pulled into that place and I was like, what the hell have I got myself into? I mean, it's just looking at like, wait a minute, what? And then I saw those boys prep because it was a radio race, and I was like, all right, I know where I'm at now. We're good.
Hell yeah. If it
And
does rain Friday, how late will they go about it on Friday? How late you're planning on like trying to get it dry and to get people
I'll,
out there on the track?
we tried, Ken can attest to
Just play
this.
it by ear.
We pretty much tried until the sun went down, and at that point, we knew we couldn't get the top end dry enough to be safe. We had the front half good, but
you guys had
that
dry.
that after part, that shutdown is more important anytime than the track
Yeah,
side, just trying to get stopped.
sure.
So it's one of those, I've talked to Seth, and we'll do what we can. I know, like I said, the forecast does what it says. It might just be a washout on Friday. But if we can get it dry and get it going, we're going to try no matter what. Because,
Hell yeah.
if I promise these guys we're going to try to get you testing, we're going to try to get you testing. It's part
Yep.
of the deal. I mean, and if not, it just goes back to the OG ways. When I first started doing that, we're just going off the trailer.
Yep.
Yeah,
I like
like
it
you.
both ways though. Really. I like it both
Yeah,
ways. Giving them a chance to run Friday night, the surface is still going to be different Saturday. So at least they can
exactly.
kind of get tune-ups and stuff ready where they're close. But I think it makes for better racing.
And the big thing is Friday, if somebody has a grudge race, I'll make it happen. So,
Yep.
other than that, the way we do testing is, if the first car comes up, we usually just sing singles and testing on Friday night. So if the first car comes up and goes left lane, the next car's right lane, then we just keep interchanging back and forth so it doesn't one lane the track up either.
Sure.
Yeah, and
So
those guys down there, his team is, like Corey said, that team, man, that night, they worked to dry that track. And the bad thing is they had it completely dry. And like he said, you couldn't run because the water was coming up through the back. So
Yeah.
there's no lack of effort there. They try to get that program done. So
And then it
Hell
took us
yeah.
4 hours on Saturday when it started pumping. I mean,
I
that
know.
wasn't enough to want to just kick in the balls. But the thing I love about them boys, they said, hey, we're wanting to race. We got till 12 o'clock. Come on. And the good thing is, if for some odd reason there is a ton of cars and something would happen, I've got Sunday to use too.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
So this race is going to get done. And I looked at, like, Saturday and Sunday's perfect weather. You can't beat the
Yep.
forecast.
Beautiful. Yep.
We just need Friday, we just need some wind to blow a little bit more north. Like, it can wash out West Virginia for this weekend. I'm fine with that.
Which, like I said, the Carolina weather, you never know. It might not even get a drop Friday or,
No, that's the
it's
crazy thing. I tell everybody, it's only, I think Weather Channel's only showing right now 58%, 60%. So it's
yeah.
actually going down from what they were saying. And I know it said Friday evening it'd be stopped. So
Oh,
Hell yeah.
the
that's
good thing
good.
about that place is it air dries really good too. So, like what was it? Thursday night this past week, it rained hard. And we got down there probably about 10 o'clock Thursday morning. And there's some water and stuff on the track, and we didn't get the drying gear, nothing out. and we went and ate lunch, came back, and at 1 o'clock, track was 90% dried already. So,
Damn, hell yeah.
oh, Jack, let me see if I can turn that up a little bit for you. They said they can barely hear me, but I got these baller mics on again tonight, so trying to see how it works.
Happy's got
Alright,
the
I got a
whole
little more volume
gaming
now.
setup.
So I will say, if the rain happens, Friday, it's St. Patrick's Day anyways, Shelby's got a bunch of awesome restaurants, breweries, and everything like that. So we're going to have a good time. And the practice tree's in the car. And I got some
Oh,
money.
yeah. Me
So
too.
I'm feeling some practice tree cash days.
Yep.
Hey,
in.
we can do a pro tree and an instant green one.
Okay, I'm down for that. I'm not on that bracket tree. I can't hit
Oh, I'll
that
kill
shit.
y'all on that bracket tree. Y'all don't want me on that bracket tree. That's getting back in my roots. Look at Ken
Hell
over
yeah.
there. He's already like, damn it, it's going to cost me more money.
We're going off of flashlight. We're going to have flashlight version.
Oh,
There you
in
go.
the hotel parking lot for the scooter race, it's flashlight.
Yeah.
I got the roller already in the car, the cones. The Hampton
Hell
Inn's
yeah.
going to kick us out this weekend.
No shit.
We're not going to Waffle House either.
No, I did Waffle. I'm going to do Waffle House probably tomorrow night with Timmy and all them anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, no, this Mexican place is legit. And I know Happy likes Mexican food.
Hell yeah. Damn right.
Look
I'm
at
in.
Ken, the disappointment, like, damn it.
No. Hey, where was that place we ate at downtown by Seth's restaurant? It was pretty good, that pizza.
Oh, that pizza place is legit. Pleasant City.
Yeah, it was good.
Happy, you like, I think it's wood-fired pizza?
I like any kind of pizza.
Oh, dude, it's good there.
Any pizza, I'm in.
But I will say the Waffle House people probably wants to come back because Timmy picked up the bill last Thursday, and I think that waitress ended up with like $80 in tips.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Hey, dude, she kept our drinks good. Our food was out in like 5 minutes. I mean, there wasn't no show because we were the only ones in there. But
How far away is the hotel from the track?
20 minutes.
Hell yeah. Now, is it a Kentucky 20 minutes or is it a North Carolina 20 minutes?
It's an
There's a
NC 20
difference.
minutes.
All right, 20 minutes around here could be an hour.
Nah, I used to stay closer. There's actually a town closer to the track. Bowling Springs is closer, but Gardner Webb, I think what Seth told me, it's a Christian college town. So everything shuts down through there by 9 o'clock. Like, you can't get food, you can't get nothing. So I stay in Shelby now. I mean, it's a little bit, like I said, I think, what is it? Bowling Springs is like 5-6 minutes away. Shelby's 20, but you got all the choices for hotels and everything's up there. There's one hotel in Bowling Springs. So.
Cool. Good deal.
They do have Bojangles in Bowling Springs, and that's my morning stop. So.
Hell yeah, I'm in for that too.
Start the day off.
And there's a mall right beside the hotel, so I mean, if you do need like your normal stuff, you're right there. So.
And Ken's good. It's because Zaxby's is right there, so he can get his chicken. You gotta get his chicken nuggies and strips.
I didn't eat no Zaxby's. I need to go back to Ohio and get some Raisin Cane's. That stuff's good.
Oh yeah,
that's good. I told Houston when we came to Turkey Bash, I wanted to find a Raisin Cane so bad.
We got one right down the street. Yep, not far.
Figures.
It's good.
Oh, you have one down there? I never seen it when we stepped down there.
Yeah, we've got a couple.
That pizza place you sent me to is good. Like that one downtown,
downtown,
Louisville. It was good.
Yep, that's a cool place, and just
the boss is
just the sights and everything. Oh Jesus! She just walked in the house too. I don't even know how she even heard us talking about Waffle House. She's been at the grocery getting snacks for the weekend.
And then
she's probably watching the
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, I got a question for you, Happy, from Jonathan.
When's the lock-in for Katie? we haven't started doing a lock-in yet. With it being in July, we're still a few months out, so we'll get everything dialed in on that soon. We've got our schedule's just been so crazy. I mean, I think the next 8 weekends in a row we're going to be somewhere.
No,
So
I'm at.
we've got 27 right now in the books.
I officially lost one race. I got to change up. So I can't tell everybody that I'm booked until December now. So,
Damn,
dude, it's crazy. I didn't
it
realize it
is.
until I looked at my schedule, and I was like, "What the hell am I thinking?"
He's making all the money happy. See, he's talking about me.
Right.
Doing all the
Hey.
flyers for everybody.
Hey,
He's kicking
Trish just
ass.
sent me the link for another flyer, so there's gonna be another one out there.
There you
What,
go.
what he's saying, he's buying, dinner Friday night.
Pizza
probably.
and chicken and whatever. Right.
Don't
We'll
worry,
get
don't
green
worry. I'll
chicken
get
nuggets,
Seth Buff's
whatever.
credit card. We'll be good.
We're getting green chicken nuggets for St. Patrick's Day.
So, oh yeah, I got this video for y'all too. Hold up, let me get everything fixed. Hold up, where you turn that shit on? Y'all know about this video, so you're gonna know as soon as I hit the button. Poor
It never gets old.
No,
I
never.
love it. And me and Limpy was at a race. We were in Wisconsin, and a guy walked up and he's like, "Hey, you know that music that's played in that video with Chris Lane stroking air dicks?" He's like, "I got the song." He's like, "I know it," and I was like, "Hell yeah!" So we played it in our booth like all weekend.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's
I
epic.
told him to bring his ass down this weekend. I mean, I know it's water only, but it's gonna be a good time.
I think so
Yeah.
too, man.
That's what I tell a lot of people. Like, I've told all the vendors, I'm like, come on. I mean, I've got the room for y'all. Wait a minute. I want to bring his ass on here one night. But, we're talking about our schedules and races, and, I got a couple flyers on here. I'll let y'all kind of push, because in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, Cash Days in Kentucky. I'm excited about that one too. And we're going to try a couple new classes for us. One, we're taking True Street from Corey. We're using his rules that he uses, so I think that's going to be good around here. But I'm really excited to see who can get down on a super small 26.85. I'm wanting to see if 8.5's got a home and no prep.
Me too, because I think it needs to be there. I think
That used to be an exciting class.
Well, it's like we were talking about Chi-Town K2S earlier. That 2610 class they had was insane. I mean, it pulled
It's badass.
imports, domestics, stick cars, turbo cars, nitrous cars, everything.
Yep.
Now it's just a little smaller. Just get on that same tire.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had a class out here at a local track that closed in Maryland on Friday nights. They'd run 9-inch nightmares. Something different, like a 9-inch tire, And,
Hell yeah, that's cool.
but that was pretty popular, on Friday night program. But all that stuff kind of went away.
All right, and then I got this one. So we don't have to look at Ken's ugly mug while he's talking about it, at least.
Yeah. April 29th, don't bring your car if you're not already locked in. This place, if you've never been there, it's small, but it's going to be packed with action. Like, you don't want to miss it. Definitely some heaters coming, a lot of fast cars, and it's going to be a good time, I know Corey's coming up. We have people from all over coming, and it's just going to be a good program, definitely.
Did you hear that, Happy? You put some respect on my name.
I heard it.
Like I said, don't bring your car if you're not on that lock-in list.
Did y'all hear him, guys? He said,
now you're locked in though, right?
Bring all the cars.
Like
yeah,
that's a full field, right?
Yeah, and you have to do it like that because it's in a little township, so you're limited by some things, and it's small. You can't probably. I have maybe 30 on a backup list for small tire, man. And the Northeast, like they don't care where they're running. They're gonna come and support and have a good time. But you could never get it done if I told everybody just to show up. So,
Right. Hell
but
yeah.
yeah, there's 64 small tire, 32 big tire. It'll be a good show. So,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Coming.
looking forward to
We'll be
it.
there.
I'm a front side
Yeah.
guy. I love the front side action.
I like it
I do
all,
too.
but it's a cool place. And there's water running through it. There's a NASCAR turn. It's got like a creek beside it. It's wild.
So it's kind of like Shadyside, because there's a creek beside Shadyside.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be some water running from somewhere at some point. We're going to go mop up.
Yeah, it's kind of a mix of Shadyside and Brown County, kind of. Like it's.
Hell yeah.
I know you guys will like it. It's gonna be a good time. So, and there's a lot of different people coming. You got your street race guys, your guys, that never run the front side, but they're coming to support. Street outlaw guys, your normal just back and front side no prep. So you get a good mix of people there. So
Hell yeah, man. That's
Ken
awesome.
Hensel's going to be there shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velvet rope all around the drag or die setup.
Something like that.
Now, me and Ken's both been to Twin River. Happy, that's got to, for sure, that's bucket list for you this year.
Yep. I'll be there.
Oh, that's going to be legit. I need to actually get with Happy and finish the classes on it. Now, Ken was talking about a place being small and a lot of cars coming in. Dude, July is going to be insane.
Yep. I'm excited for that too, man.
Dude, back-to-back weekends. You think KD and Twin River, it could be the two biggest weekends of the summer in no prep.
I agree.
I'm not looking forward to either of those drives, though. I love KD, man, but it is the worst drive. You can ask, I'm sure John McElroy, all them guys are on here. It is the worst drive ever to get to there.
So, what was it? Saturday night, I leave the track Happy, and Ken I know's on his way, and he said, the little bit of service I found at the track, I was like, dude, it's too late, just hang out. Yeah, I pull up in the Hampton Inn parking lot right there on the West Virginia Ohio border, and this dude's just in his car like,
like 7 hours, like Corey's like, come on up, like you can stay, you can crash in the hotel room. And me and my daughter hit the road and drove through the night, and but it's a long ride for us, but it's cool. That place is awesome. If you've never been there, like you're missing out. It's crazy.
That's a
now,
cool
I'm not gonna lie,
place,
the
man.
ride home Monday morning, Sunday night, Monday morning was rough.
Yeah. They do have Hardee's close, which is always good. So.
Yes. Well, I realized when I came by, there's a Buffalo Wild Wings and everything off that exit we stayed at.
Oh, okay.
But dude, that drive back, as soon as you crossed that bridge and went the West Virginia side, between the fog, dodging deer, and whatever fell out of somebody's truck, that was a fun ride home.
Yeah.
Damn.
And Twin Rivers, there ain't much there.
No, there is a good Mexican restaurant about 20-ish minutes from the track. We did find that.
Hell yeah.
You gotta have certain service.
Yeah.
I had to use Corey's.
I had great service.
Yeah.
What
service do you have?
I've got Verizon for my phone.
Yeah, that's right. Verizon, I think, does pretty good in Virginia and stuff like that. But
I can tell you where it doesn't do good at. Rockingham.
Oh.
Damn.
That's when I get back on Sunday, get everything unloaded and all that. Monday, I'm going hotspot shopping.
Yeah. KD's rough, too, for service. They gave me the Wi-Fi password one time up there to go live. And, man, if you're not right beside that concession stand, you don't have service.
It's rough.
Yeah, I'm going to bring the Edge instead of the Explorer to that one because it's got built-in GPS because if I had the Explorer last year, I want to find my ass back out of that place.
It is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I look forward to those places. Honestly, I mean,
Yeah. I like
that's
it.
the best when I don't have to pay attention to my phone all the time. Like Decker Boys, I
Yep.
kind of had
You're not going to
I
have
had to find
service.
some service. Thank
Yep.
God. What was that? I think it was Josh or Shane. They gave me a ride out so I could find some service.
Yep.
But dude, I love that place.
I do
I
too.
can't wait to get back there in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I like it,
I never
man.
got to make it there. I heard it's gangster though.
It
It's worth
is.
the drive, man.
And it's
Yeah.
getting fast. It's getting faster. I had some guys message today about it that's planning on coming, and it's starting to get fast.
Yeah, I see they're updating it a lot too. Got rid of the hay bales and stuff
Yep.
like that. It's cool to see something like that live, man, because tracks, die nowadays, and it's pretty cool that they did that on a farm and stuff like that. But
That's awesome, man. They're going to keep pushing to make that place top notch.
yeah,
Oh, there's
and it
there's
takes
no
time.
excuse. It shouldn't be 40, 50 and small tire for that
Yep.
race in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I agree.
And what I like
The
about
surface is really getting good.
it is you guys don't waste time. There's no lollygagging, no nothing. Hey, cars
I
go
try not
down.
to.
30 minutes later, they're back up. That's what I'm
Yep.
applying this weekend.
that's the
Yep.
one you can film right in the middle, right? You can stand right
Yeah.
in the middle of the film.
Depends on who you are.
I heard that's Ken's brother or something that films out there in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get right behind me.
I think Limpy got some, threw some names around to get some people some privileges and stuff. But we won't get into all. We ain't got enough time to get into all that.
Right.
And it
Damn it,
begins.
man.
But yeah, I seen Rankin. He's from my area. He was out there. It looked like the first one. It's went a long ways since. Like you almost had to like leave on power and then let off, and now you all got it going where they're flying, but and extended the shutdown, and now they're doing even more work. So that's cool. It's cool to see something like that live. That'd be a dream to have something like that. But
It is cool, man, to see it progress. The first one they were going 680s, then they went like 580s, and
Yeah.
now this one there'll be some 4-second cars.
Yeah.
Whatever Mama went before the old down, holy shit.
It was fast. It was a track record.
Damn.
Oh my.
See, we got to get more of the guys from out this way and like Ken's way. They got to come to that place because it's like I said, this frontside stuff I think is going to be the big thing here soon. Like, I love Dig or Die, and I can't wait to get down there. But
Yeah.
this frontside stuff, man, I just love it.
I do too. And I honestly think too the next thing is going to be a little mediocre prep
Mhm.
with slicks.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah,
full
see-
tilt radio prep and not a full tilt no prep. I think there's going to be some
Yeah.
guys that's going to mix it up a little bit and put a little glue down for the slick
Corey
cars.
did that too. I
Yeah.
think didn't you,
I've
Corey,
got
recently?
another one of those races this year. I've got 3 of those races this year where it's
Yeah.
bracket prep pretty much. It's not
Yep,
sticky,
exactly.
sticky. It's not slippery. I mean, we use the Lord Savior of glue, PJ1, so
Yep.
because you can kick that other shit in freaking creek, especially after this weekend.
Is that what they use this weekend?
Oh, we're PJ. I mean, we've used VP and stuff and all that, but man, just I've like in the street, even when I mixed up stuff, man, PJ was always my thing. I love PJ1.
Me too. And that's what I've always used.
Maybe I can get well, I'll tell you, it's now. Let's see, we've used. I know Houston's Big with Stripper. Rocket guys have hooked up with stuff. I mean, there's some great mixes out there, but on like a strict racetrack, like especially for the radials this weekend, because radials pick the track to death. I've noticed that over the years, and that PJ1 when you prep with it, it just keeps that nice black shiny look. It doesn't pick bad. In the cold weather, it holds up really good. I love that PJ1, dude.
Yep, I agree.
And I don't
But
know.
I
I
see a
think
lot of racing going to that though, like the mediocre
Mhm.
prep. I see that in the next year or two picking up.
Like, I'm killing my retirement this year. Me and Seth Buff, man. We got 10 grand to win in May for that style of prep. Guaranteed.
That's
wow.
awesome.
And we're going to pay back, too. So every race we do, you know, we try to pay back to the semifinals at least.
Yep, that's awesome.
I
That's
think
what.
a lot of guys. I was telling Corey before. I think a lot of guys are starting. They're tired of taking all the power out of the cars too. Like I
Yep.
think you're going to see a lot of front side stuff because they're tired of killing them and they want to put some power back in them. So I think that's definitely going to be where it's going.
No, my little man ain't coming this weekend.
Oh,
He can't miss no more school. And he's already upset with me. He won't even call me back today. His mom picked him up from school. He won't even call me back.
we'll,
Man.
He knows
I'll
he's
make
not going.
sure
He's pissed.
we'll get up in the tower. We'll make sure Seth sends him home with a Shadyside care package.
That's awesome, man. Yeah,
And then
he's
we'll hit up
upset
that
he's
drag
not
or die
going.
tent for a care package also.
That's right. He's upset big time.
Oh, man. But, you know, kind of going back to what we were talking about, I think that's what's going to end up as because, man, just watching radial racing in the extreme they have to run their car to now, these guys aren't going to be able to rebuild motors every 6 passes and things like that. And, you know, take a look at Sammy and Cornbread. You know, that first car, that was strictly, they were running on radials and all that, and they brought
Yep.
it to the no prep side. And it's like I talked to them, I think one time, they said, we ain't running even half the power we normally would have to.
Yep. Cars live a lot longer. You know, parts live forever. The money's going to be good. I think I see a lot of races going like that. And with mine being on April Fools, we've even considered doing that. It's April Fools. We said it was no prep.
I don't care what type of prep it is. I'm just going to be in my spot holding my camera. Send them. That's all I can. I want to see good racing. That was probably some of the
Exactly.
best side by side and like driving racing. Poor Freddie, man. That guy, every race I've been to anymore of him, he's putting on a show. He got loose up
Yeah.
there and then did the double wheel stand at Wilkesboro. And I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's coming this weekend too.
That's awesome, man. He
That
actually
car's
hit me up the
gangster.
other day and wanted my schedule, where all we're going. And so I sent it to him, and he's wanting to try and hit about every place we go since we're traveling to different places and stuff this year. You know, he's like, man, I wouldn't mind just kind of tagging along really and going to all the places you go to. So that's pretty
That's
cool, man.
yeah.
Dude, that car's fast. I mean,
It is.
just because you don't see it like plastered over the internet and all this, that guy's a contender everywhere he goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And really good people, man.
Yes.
It looks
So,
like he goes to a lot of races, seems like.
mhm.
Shit, he was just in Orlando.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what was funny because he told me we're on the starting line at Wilkesboro and he says, I was just in Orlando. It is sticky as can be for no prep. He's like, that wasn't no prep.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get the front end up. And comes to Wilkesboro, and don't get me wrong, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was not sticky. It was nothing. And dude, that thing took off like a rocket ship.
Yep. That's when he grazed the wall just a fuzz, wasn't it?
Had a character.
Yeah, oh yeah. It just adds to the name a little sketchy.
Hey, it's a selling point. I mean, that might sell some t-shirts right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you know, we all like our power adders, and we all got our differences. So, I'm going to go to each of y'all. What do you think this weekend, Ken? Is it going to be a boosted car or a nitrous car?
Booster car.
Ain't no
I think
way.
it's going to be a booster car.
The
I like
last
them
two have
both.
been nitrous cars.
I like them both,
Ain't
to be
no
honest.
way.
I can
I mean-
tell you, beer money ain't been at two of them though. So there's some work cut out for the nitrous guys.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
come to my race. That car flies. I'm not gonna in person. I've never seen him run at Shadyside, but I think it's gonna be a lot of good. It could be a pro charge car coming. Like it's gonna be.
Oh, I'm telling you, Pearson and them figure that out. That car's gonna be
Oh yeah.
insane. And you know, Wesley, that car's nasty, blower car.
Yeah.
But the Nitrous guys have had chokehold on Shadyside the last year. I mean, Nitrous G.O.A.T's from Kentucky.
That's right.
My retirement is sitting in Kentucky somewhere.
Yeah, I really can't hate on any of them. I love all of, the Power Raiders, but, I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be a turbo car. It's going to break the sequence. So, I mean, we just had all nitrous final down here in Delaware,
Damn.
And it was a LS and a big block Chevy, like it was a gangster final and a lot of turbo cars. But yeah, it could be anybody's game, I think. But yeah, so
Corey, if there's one person though that you're going to put your money on, who do you think's going to win it?
Man, I can't say that.
Huh?
I can't say.
If it's one person,
middle, just
I know,
holding the camera,
but I'm just
being by the chip draw.
I know you are. I know. But if you was a gambling man,
turbo, Corey?
Man, I'm not a gambler.
You got to pick if we got to pick. So.
I mean, I got $1 on me against Ken in the scooter race, but
if you don't wreck.
I mean, I've wrecked, and they put my arm in a sling, and I went back out there and kept filming. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to tell. I mean, I think there's some gangster nitrous cars coming. There's a little bit of everything going to be there. It's going to be interesting.
Now, is that We the People Camaro? Will it run on something like this?
Yeah. I do believe David's coming.
I've never seen it in person. It looks cool.
That's a big cubic inch Musey deal right there.
It's a bad son of a bitch.
Now, he ran my light prep race on radials. And
how did he do there?
He took the money home. He's fast. Which he just won this past weekend in Rockingham. He won that deal that they had this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
he was on the radio there.
No, I think he was on the slick.
Damn.
But he's got a killer team behind him. I mean, Robert Hayes. He's got Robert Hayes, Schrader. Those guys are killers on slicks and nitrous. I mean, they run Big Dog, and that car's killer in Big Dog, and they're really applying, I think, a lot to that, which I'd like to see Schrader bring his car, too. He's got a nasty Nova. But I get to catch up with a lot of those guys at Big Dog and stuff, but Brinkley will be one to watch, man, especially if they come.
Yeah.
I think last time I talked to him, they were planning on, because Robert had asked me about the rules, because, like I said, a lot of people couldn't believe that I switched it up. I mean, every year I've stayed stock style or back half only, and this will be the first race ever that I've said, hey, still roof and quarters.
Hell yeah, man. That's cool.
There's just so many cars down that area that are displaced that can put that small tire on and running this stuff. We've got X105 cars, which the flipper blower car and the blower Camaro, I know they're coming, the Porter brothers. So,
hell yeah.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, don't stand by their exhaust. It will mess your eyes up. I went blind in my left eye at Wilkesboro.
Wow.
That is some raw alcohol they're running.
Damn.
Do you see very many cars? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I said, do you see very many cars there? I really didn't pay attention to it earlier, but you all got me thinking, is there very many cars that show up on a radial there? Have you seen very many?
Jarrett's came twice on a radial. And,
okay.
I talked to him, and he said it shook on him hard. And that's what I know cost him at least once in the semifinals. And I think he's went back to a slick now. He was on a slick this past summer when we had my last race.
Yeah, I was just wondering about that. Like, because a lot of, there for a while, some of them guys out, Midwest were running radials on the streets and pros and stuff. But
yeah.
Now,
I like the
Sammy's crazy ass might be on radials, on YouTube. Boost is my friend.
Oh, yeah.
He might be on a radial. But he's crazy. I don't know if you've met Sammy. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to send Sammy over there with Happy this weekend.
But yeah, I was just wondering. I was like, wondering if anybody's really showed up on them and, made a pass.
I mean,
I say there may be. With it
I mean,
being
if
prepped
Nigel's
last
car
weekend,
don't.
Yeah.
Now that's what I had a lot of people ask me is, man, y'all just radial prepped it hard. Y'all just did all this. Like, trust me, it'll
oh,
still
it's
go
going to be
away.
gone. But I think the track will come around though
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
well. I think guys though that I think most is going to be on a Mickey Thompson. I think most of them's going to run more of a radial style tune up in their car this weekend, and I think there's going to be some fast passes. That's what I like to see.
Yeah,
I like
I
to see
like the
cars go
Mickey
fast.
Thompson on that surface.
I
That
think
Mickey
that would
Thompson
be the
responds
good
good on
tire.
that surface.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Hampton Inn Casino about to be broke out again.
I keep hearing about this. Kenzie said I just got my way. She just booked her room a little bit ago, so that's where we're going to be at.
Did she
She
get the
waits till the
Hampton?
last
Because she
minute.
talked about Country Inn
Yeah,
Suites. I was like, that's right
yeah.
beside
She's
us, so that's
looking
not
at me
bad.
all cross-eyed right now. Oh God, I shouldn't even said nothing. Jesus Christ.
Ken probably called and was like, can I get the discount code?
Yeah, right? You know, I'm only like 15 hours away, it seems like.
Well, that's because you live on the
And
wrong side of West Virginia.
I'm in the real part of West Virginia, not down there in Virginia where you live. So
I don't know why.
Friday
Nah.
morning, I
For a
gotta go
second, so-
to I gotta go to Fulton's Friday morning early. How far away will I be from there? That's in Orangeburg,
20-ish
South
minutes.
Carolina.
No, it's in.
So hell,
No, it's
he's
not.
just
It's
right down the
Spartanburg.
road.
Yeah, it's just right down the road.
Yeah, Spartanburg. Spartanburg.
So I had to give Alex that helps with Jamie. So the last RVW race we had, Jamie nuked something, and Fulton had the parts, and they didn't have a ride to get there. So I've got my Mustang sitting on radial, still like knocked air pressure out. And I said, "Let's go." So it's only 20
Hell
minutes down
yeah.
the road.
Hell
The
yeah,
bad
man.
part,
Good deal.
15 of that 20 minutes is on 85 to Spartanburg, so I feel for you.
You're right. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a couple hours over there Friday morning,
Oh,
and then we'll be on our way.
I don't know why it's freezing up a little bit.
Our plan was to come on there and get set up and be ready.
nice.
Hold up, guys. We might got frozen.
Yeah,
up
I
a
just
little
seen it lag.
Yeah. It's been good all night. Dude, that's the crazy part. I haven't had no issues with it all day either.
This reminds me of Call of Duty some nights.
All right, now I think we're good. I think we're good.
Tweet that
No?
cricket internet you got.
Dude, it's been crazy for the past couple days. Like last week, I went back and looked, and yeah, I believe it's going to kick us in a second. So if I look, I'll bring you back in. Can y'all still hear me? No. Give me a sec, guys. I think it's going to reset. Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, it just went off.
Hold up. I think I got y'all back. Yeah. I don't know what's up with it, man. All right, guys. I got y'all back in. Let me set the screen up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, it's crazy. I did that update on this shit last week, and it's been fighting me since. I didn't have no issues at Shadyside this weekend. I think it's got something to do with the 3 screens. I'm going to check in and just read in on it a little more.
Hmm.
I mean, we got
I seen that
Ken still
picture.
looks the same. He still looks angry, so.
That picture in your loading screen was it looked like a Mustang was on the bumper. That was at Shadyside, right?
Yeah, that was last spring's catch days.
Cool. Yeah, I could see the concrete barriers. That's what I'm waiting to see is how people stand like and look over the starting line. That looks awesome.
It is
Dude,
cool. Man.
what was cool this weekend is like the scales are right behind that. So you got to roll across the scales when you're radial racing, and then you come in front of the fans, and that's where we actually line everybody up at that has to weigh in. So it's kind of an extra thing added on for the classes, man. Like, well, for the fans, they get to see the racers, the cars up close right before they pull onto the track. I mean,
That's
that's one of my
cool.
favorite things about that place.
And it looked
Yeah.
like the staging lanes were real straight and
Yeah.
pull straight out onto the track. So
Yeah.
I like that too. Like that's cool because everybody can kind of be lined up. You can walk through and
Now,
bullshit or film or I like that, man.
I think now this weekend I'm going to block off to where they can't come through the pro tree lane just so it filters everybody up the hillside and down through the regular staging lanes, because that's the only thing we're going to use this weekend, and that way it's easy to get everybody paired up, everything. I think that's kind of my only stress is I got 6 lanes and I'm scared I'm going to have every single one of them full just for small tire.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be packed. I've had a lot of people message and ask me, who do I know that's coming? And I think it's going to be badass, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm going to send Darren a message and be like, be ready, buddy. He's our staging lanes guy. And
Hell
as long
yeah.
as he's got a picture and can see who's got to line up, he's good. He's golden. And then just keeping it, like, that's my big thing, is just keeping the program flowing this weekend, keeping everything good.
Yeah. And watch the gummies. If you bring the gummies out, ask Corey about that last time. That was interesting. I see a girl, was it a girl?
Yeah.
We're filming on the track. Me and Corey are like getting ready to, and we see these people up in the stands, like over top this body, and then the ambulance comes.
Oh shit!
Had too many gummies before the race.
Thank God for John Lott nuking his motor across the 8th mile so we could have 5 minutes to tend to her.
Yeah. Didn't even get to watch the race yet. Like,
was already tore up.
I thought she fell, and dude, she was. They were there for a while. They took her out of there in the ambulance.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was
that sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah.
What was it? We had some guy. We had another guy, and I think he had a little too much alcohol this past weekend. And you know the rocks right there beside the pro tree staging lane?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he tried climbing those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it didn't end up good for him.
He was a mountain climber.
Yeah, they get a good, like I said, they get a good hometown crowd out there. Man.
I love it.
And I think, honestly, we're one of the few tracks that haven't canceled this weekend. Everybody's canceling for Saturday, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, Saturday looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It's kind of
like the airport up here. It holds water. If it rains up here, you can't get the trailers or cars parked. So the weather's just still too bad up here.
Now, Happy, you coming down tomorrow?
Yeah, it'll be late though before we get in town. We're not going to leave until late tomorrow afternoon, so it'll be late. And then my plans, first thing Friday, is head to Fulton's. I got to get over there and get my engine
until 10, 11. So
yeah,
hell, it'll probably be. I'll be up till 2, 3. I don't sleep when I'm down there on my race weekends. I get a nap in, and that's about it every night.
My plan Friday was to be back at the track by noon or so and start getting stuff ready and just, whatever you need, help you out, whatever, man. We're there for the weekend.
Now, I know Ken's going to be slacking, probably coming in late knowing him.
Saturday morning.
No, we'll come in Friday, but my truck I bought, I just found out the news today. It's under warranty, but it needs an engine. It needs an engine.
Damn.
What?
Yep.
How did you kill a coyote?
I didn't kill it. But yeah, 70,000 miles. So that's awesome.
Dude, all the boost I've sent through one stock. I mean, look at Houston's. We beat that thing like it owes us money.
Well, maybe the guy that had it for me beat it like it owed him money.
Damn.
But,
so what you're saying?
The ETA is there is none.
I bet that's gonna be one of them on the gas style trucks now.
Yeah, no shit.
I should trade the Fox body for something like that.
I'd hate for you get gapped by a little 2.4 Explorer though.
I don't know what happened.
So
I have my phone tied to me. I don't even know, dude. I just found they haven't even called me. I found out today, so it's been an interesting day. I haven't just been messing around. So
this poor guy. I mean, dig or die on the way down. You got held up in Roanoke with a flat tire. Oh no! You stripped the lugs, wasn't it?
Man, it broke like 4 out of 6 lugs.
Damn.
But you're gonna have that, man, when you travel all the time. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I'm
It
just
don't-
riding an hour with you to South Mountain.
Yeah.
You can't put
Yeah.
both our bad luck together.
No, it just, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any. So that's just how it goes.
All
But
right, so
yeah.
everybody, make sure this weekend when you see them live feeds, that spooled media link is the actual link for Drag or Die. Just don't send it to him. Just send it to me. I'll take care of it. I'll make sure he gets a pizza out of it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man.
I'm doing cell phone media this time.
What service you got again?
I don't know. It's T-Mobile.
That's
Oh,
what I got.
now I'm gonna tell you, Happy, you haven't been there. It's a black hole cell phone service down bottom, so be ready.
Damn it.
I'm gonna try to get y'all taken care of. Don't worry about it.
All right.
There's one little spot that you can get service in where we set up last time, but yeah,
So
it's
that's the
rough.
spot I need to up the price on. Which I think Seth and them, they just switched all to AT&T, and they said they got perfect service down there now.
Oh,
Oh
really?
yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm torn right now. I don't know who to go with on this hotspot box because I'm looking at T-Mobile, I'm looking at AT&T. Might just have to end up with both.
I think we're going to get AT&T because most of the tracks I was at last year that I didn't have service, an AT&T hotspot box worked.
Yeah.
She keeps saying Verizon, but I think we're going to grab an AT&T box.
No.
Corey said no.
Stay
I
on
know
Verizon.
Limpy has what, T-Mobile.
Yep.
And
But-
see, that's what worked great for. It worked great because he let me use the Wi-Fi down at Rockingham, and it worked great. I had good service on my phone. I could talk to people, everything. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up with one of each, to be honest with you, if I'm gonna try to do this live stuff.
Yeah.
What works at War in the Woods, Happy? I know you've been live there. Starlink.
We never set up the Starlink, but we used multiple boxes last year, and it was just hit or miss.
Yeah.
And we had them all. We had T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T.
Yeah.
And we were switching from box to box. We were just trying to do everything we could.
Yeah.
It's so hard, some of these tracks. I mean, you just don't get
yeah.
no service,
Yeah.
And that's one thing you'll see when you come in. You'll see those boxes every 300 foot when you come into Shadyside. They had to run the internet from the road, and every 300 foot they had to put that booster box or something on it because they said,
Holy shit.
Just lose a signal. There's at least 20 of those boxes.
Damn.
Yeah. But that
Wow.
0% drop on them live feeds.
I never noticed that.
Oh, you'll see it this
Wow.
weekend when you come in. Just count them as you're coming down.
Yeah.
Seth and them, man, they've done a lot of improvements to that place, and they've got a lot of new stuff they're working on for that place. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the goal is after this year, they're going to extend they're wanting to pour walls the whole way down and take all that Jersey barrier and put it through the shutdown.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I've seen some craziness in the shutdown. I'm not going to lie. I've seen a pro mod go off the side. Brian McGee back in the day did a hell of a pirouette and tapped off one of the poles on top end. I mean, it's safe. Don't get me wrong, but I've seen some craziness on that top end. I mean,
that's been one of my bucket list tracks though to make it to. I've watched videos from that track for so many years, and I was like, man, I've always wanted to race there because I've seen a lot of radio stuff there.
it blows people's minds when they come in for radials and you tell them that people have been 360s there. There's no way. I'm like, wait till you see the tractor come out.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I mean, just what I saw this weekend with those limited guys, just how fast things have gotten. I think, what is it? No Brainer Nationals. That's going to be another big radio deal down there. We got the 235, Limited Street. They're coming back for a points race, and there's some small block nitrous classes. And, that time of year, May, it's not killer hot, but it's warm enough to where you don't have to worry about like how it got cold in the evening this past weekend. This is the first time we've ever got the Nitrous Nationals in on the actual date it was supposed to be in the spring. It was crazy.
Damn.
That's a victory in its own.
Hell yeah.
And during the daytime, the biggest thing about Shadyside that nobody understands, like if the radio game, that track loves heat. Where most tracks want the mine shaft conditions, things like that, it could be 80, 90 degrees out there, and them boys can make that track work just as good.
Hell yeah, man. Awesome.
What is it? We told a story to one of the guys. It was his first time there this weekend with a 235. The first Nitrous Nationals race we had there was in July. The track temperature was 160 degrees. They took their truck from the dirt track that they would put the water in and water the track with. They put water out of the creek into that, took it up the track. Like, we took a 2-3 hour break. We said, we're not running this. And they watered the whole track. It knocked it from 160 to 120, never went higher. It just steadily dropped the rest of the day.
Damn. I've been at one other track where they done that, and I thought that was the craziest shit I ever seen before in my life. They brought a fire truck in and sprayed the entire track down front to end with a water hose. And I was like, these guys are fucking nuts. Like, what in the hell is going on? And I'll be damned, it was in Alabama. And it was one of the best surfaces after that I'd ever seen before.
Dude, that was my thing. I was like, if it gets that water under the rubber, it's screwed. No, that shit evaporates and just takes the heat with it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Blew
pretty
me
wild.
away. Yeah, I've only seen that done once, and I was blown away with that shit.
See, Ken doesn't realize he's stuck between two radio racers right now. Two guys that like that stuff. And he's like, water the track?
It was unreal.
Dude, we have World Cup 2 hours from here. Like, there's plenty of radio stuff here.
Yeah, but if you water that track, it's going to be ice.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you can actually stand out there all day and do that. I'd kill half those people on the starting line.
Yeah.
That's another track I've never been to.
I've never been.
Yeah, an hour. Yeah.
Like,
it's an awesome facility. Nice facility.
It looks it.
Yeah. Ken's race is going to be the furthest north I've ever went for a race.
Me too.
God, man.
Well, northeast. I went to Wisconsin, and that was the furthest I'd been north. But this will be the furthest northeast I've been to a race. And I would love to get on up to New York. And, I mean, we're wanting to really try and hit some places we've never been this year.
Yeah. Upstate's got a good scene.
I want to see new places, man. I think that's my biggest thing this year. Like, looking at my schedule, I'm as much in Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, everywhere but North Carolina this year. Like, I've got races there, but, you know, I wanted to expand this year. I wanted to do something different, you know, see different places. You know, we got, We got Slugfest next month, too. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yep. Me too. Yeah, me too, man.
Now, is it every class on the top end and the front side? Is that how they're doing it this year?
My understanding, I'm still kind of waiting to see exact everything what we're doing, but my understanding is Friday nights, front side, every class, Saturdays, backside, every class.
So they're switching it up. Friday's the front side and Saturday's the backside?
I believe so. I believe.
That's where you need to come, Ken. That's a hell of a race.
And a good facility as well.
Where's it at?
A drive?
It's in Clay City, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah. About 7-8 hours, something like that.
Look up Winchester in minus 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that's the only Hampton Inn I've ever stayed at. I can still cancel my room on Friday. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
It's crazy the amount of races, though, that's in, you know, the 3 states you mentioned, and the state of Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. I mean, it's packed.
Yeah. I mean, Kentucky.
And some good races this year.
Let's see, Euro-Race, Slugfest, Turkey Bash. I mean, Kentucky's got some hitters in the no-prep scene this year for races.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we got Jeff's races in Indiana.
Oh, Uncle Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
I think those are going to be fun. That Gangster Paradise, I think, is going to be badass.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good time.
Now, I'm planning on being for both War in the Woods and it. I might have to stick my thumb out and wait for Ken to pick me up for Gangster's Paradise, but
I think that's going to be cool, and I like that. I like what he's doing there. That's something different too. Having the same race but 2 times.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah.
full race Friday and a full race Saturday, and I like that. I think that's neat. That's something nobody's really ever done. Same cars, enter a race Friday night. Same cars enter a race Saturday night. 2 separate pots. I like it.
Look at this guy.
Don't know what card. Yeah, I know which one you better bring.
Smoke.
Yeah.
But they're both. I don't give no shit to Doc
All right.
Holliday. That car's proven itself. It's
Wow.
bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go on a limb for you this happy. If Alan and Zach pull each other, who you riding with?
Man, only thing is, Alan's got all the data there already, and they've. I may be saying too much on the live feed, but they got a secret weapon this weekend for that car. So I
seen
think it's going to
something,
get interesting.
What is it, 4
Yeah.
kits now?
Yeah, something
he
like
posted
that.
it. He posted it.
Happy's anti-boost this week.
Man,
He's gonna
if
have that
they
shirt
if
on
he
that
can
says,
get
if you like boost, come see me.
He's going to Fulton. What are you getting at Fulton?
right,
I'm gonna roll up to
I'm-
Fulton tomorrow and be like, yeah, I'm happy. I just got a lot more hair now. You can just drop that in the back of the Explorer.
Yeah.
man, I haven't seen my engine in almost it's been over a year. So I'm really excited to get it back. And then we bumped into each other, me and Gene did at PRI. And I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" He was hollering at me and he was like, "Man, I was trying to get a hold of you, but I lost your number." He said, "Your motor's been done for about 9 months." And I was like, "You old bastard." I was like, "I appreciate that."
Dude, the crazy
I
thing
said, "But we'll be up there."
is we'll be down at the track and you'll see an airplane like dipping stupid low and just
There he
buzzing
is.
the whole track. That's Gene.
Yep. And he's
Wow.
nuts, 73 or 74 now. And the last time I talked to him on the phone, he's still talking about jumping out of airplanes.
Yeah.
Like that's what he loves to jump out of them. And I'm like, dude, like you're old as fuck. Like, what the hell?
I can't remember which race it was, but you had on the starting line Gene Fulton, Tommy Mooney, Todd Tutterow,
damn.
and Scotty Cannon. It was a pro mod race they had. And
Holy
just seeing
shit.
that, it was like, that's a Mount Rushmore of pro mod drag racing right there.
Yep, it is.
Oh,
It
wait
is.
a minute.
Wow.
So
Damn.
please, God, let the weather hold Friday, and they will have to mandatory grudge race.
If Alan and them can get some nitrous on quick, which I'm sure that's their plan, I think that car is going to be. It'll be a contender.
Yeah. I mean, you can't count
It's gonna be
nobody out
tough.
this race. It's
Yep.
No.
But
it's
then
gonna
the
be a
other guy,
fast
like I
race.
said, yep. Like I'm really anxious to see Lyle and Beer Money. That's a car I've been wanting to see in person for a long time. I know him. We've spoken stuff before, but actually been at a race with them in person. That's a badass team.
Yeah. And that's why, like, when y'all ask me who I like, I could sit here and name 20 people that can win that race right now easily.
Right.
Oh yeah. It like I said, it's hard to say who's gonna win it.
Now, I will say, Kenzie is doing the chip draw just so Alan has to go first pair.
She's working on chips right now. That's actually what she's doing. She's sitting here
I've
messing
got
with them.
I put the bag in the car. Like, I've got pins, Sharpies,
She's so
170 blank chips.
she's got her stickers and she's
I got all
unpilling
that too.
stickers now. Let me see. Give me a handful of them. Yeah, I'm looking at chips now, and we've got like 100 and some now, and she's got every one of them with somebody's name on it from a previous race. So she's unpilling these stickers and putting new stickers on. I mean, whatever that was the 82nd car.
If she doesn't want to do all that, she ain't got to. She can use mine. Hell, I'll reorder them. I don't care.
We've got a bunch of people sitting here. I'm looking at Frank Isabel, Robert Long. Yeah, no telling what race this is from.
Like, I threw away all
He said
the,
he's got chips.
Yeah, I threw away all the chips that I had names wrote on, and then I thought about it like 2 days later. It was like, man, if they show back up, I could have just kept that shit and just put them right back in.
We started
Yeah.
giving them out too. Like if the kids wanted a certain driver or something, you know, it was cool giving the
Yeah,
kids the chips with
I
the
still
names
got
on
those
them.
2 you sent me in my first order I got with y'all.
Really?
Yeah, from the first cash days of Kentucky.
Cool,
Yeah.
man. Hell yeah.
Oh, they stay in
Hell
my
yeah.
book bag, man. They don't go nowhere else. That's good luck charms. Anything racing related, like I think where's my book bag at? I've got Ken's stuff. I think he gave me a keychain that's on there. Like anybody gives me that stuff, I put it on.
I've got stuff like that too. Yep.
yeah.
So when I'm coming through that hotel at like 1 a.m, everything's clanging on my book bag. Like it wakes everybody up. Like hell yeah! If I'm up, you're all gonna be up.
Yep.
Well, you'll probably have like 50 things of RC no prep cars with you, so you can work
No,
on them too.
I'm not bringing nothing RC this weekend. I meant to take some last weekend, and then I got so slammed. I'm glad I didn't. Hell, I never even got mine out of the bag at Wilkesboro. That's twice I've taken it to Wilkesboro to drag Allen's ass, and I never even got it out.
Time for the part out.
No. I'm keeping them. I like that. I like that stuff too much. I mean, all 3 of us has got RC cars. You've got a gangster.
Yeah.
You've got one that I need the back tire and some from.
You can buy it. I'll do a raffle this weekend.
There you
$20
go.
spots.
I'm in.
Carbon fiber gangster.
I got 2 carbon gangsters. Which I did take the VXL off of my new carbon chassis, and it's getting good stuff. It's gonna come prepared for now on. I'm gonna have a VXL car, a box stock car, a gangster car, and then a 4th car that will fit into something.
Yeah.
I keep hearing some of these like crazy super fast guys are spending like $300 on 2 back tires.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything like that?
Voodoos.
Corey.
No. I run blue dots and sweeps. Those
Corey's
Voodoo tires.
in hard with
The bad thing about the Voodoo tires, if you're not in on the pre-order or as soon as they go live, you're screwed. They sell them out too.
Holy shit.
And the shit part,
That's
they don't even
crazy.
come with the foam. You got to order the foam for them too.
Damn it. Like I thought somebody was just blowing smoke. I'd
No.
never heard of $300 RC tires.
Yeah.
No, I think they're like $150, $200 a set.
Holy shit. That's ridiculous.
It's
Yeah.
just like like I've learned with this stuff. It's just like with anything else. You got to pay to play in this game.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
why I was like, I'm just gonna stick with the VXL stuff. I blow that up. That's $160 for a new ESC and motor.
Yeah.
Which I got Losi stuff now. I've got Losi stuff inside of a Traxxas car.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna try to. They've got a class started with that. I'm gonna try to come and bust some ass with that and see if Charlie will look the other way because it's box stock. Just got a pretty gangster battery on it, but it's box stock. Just a Losi motor
Hell yeah.
and a Traxxas chassis.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
you've got Losi, right? Happy?
Yep.
It's a 6,500 motor. That Traxxas motor is only 35. The only thing that kills the Losi is the ESC is only 100 amp, and the VXL ESC is like 320, 330. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take the Losi motor, and I'm gonna cut some stuff up, do some rewiring, and I'm gonna mate it to the Traxxas ESC so you can get that big punch out of it with that high 4-pole, and see what we can do with it. Honestly.
That's smart. And it's still box stock. Stock out of something.
Now, Zach Buff will look at me and say bullshit to that. I know. Which,
I like it.
dude, he has a stock Traxxas chassis with Castle ESC, Castle 4-pole, and that thing on a dry tire, no glue, no nothing, on a bad surface, it's running 1.9s now.
That's crazy.
70-some miles per hour.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'll take you up this weekend since I got the golf cart, and I'll show you the RC Dragway.
Hell yeah.
It's right
Yeah, I
in the
want to check
shutdown.
it out. Hell yeah.
But guys, it's gonna be a weekend, man. I'm stoked. I look happy. I'll be stressed tomorrow.
That'll be all right.
Mexican
When are you
restaurant,
headed
I'll be
there?
happy again. I'm gonna leave tomorrow morning about 10:30, 11 o'clock. I gotta get down
Cool.
there, get checked in, drop the golf cart off, drop the trailer off, like I said, we got Test and Tune tomorrow night, so I'm going to film a little bit and do some pictures, which I think, I know Nick and Maddie's coming. Let's see, I think Matt, he said he'll be there. Like, I told a bunch of guys, like, it's not over prepped on Thursday night. It's just basic prep. So,
Yep.
Especially if you can't get Friday, it's still data.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
And that's their normal Test and Tune night, right? Every week,
Thursdays
Thursdays.
and Sundays. Which Sunday they'll have. If we get the race done on Saturday, then Sunday they'll have Test and Tune too.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Wait a minute. Look at this, Ken.
You're lucky GoPros. I got a couple of them. One of them's out for repair right now, but yeah, I got some.
Hey, I can get you on that Spooled Media GoPro loaning. It's cheap. The financing's simple.
They're not lucky though. They're not lucky. I put them on that car and it won Shadyside. So I got I got 2 out of the 3 probably. So we'll be all right.
Dude, wait till you the afterness in the hotel. I think this practice tree's about to stir some shit. That lady in that lobby's gonna be pissed.
She's gonna be like, "What in the fuck are all these people doing, yelling and shit?"
So, what was it? I was working on Timmy's RC car in there the weekend of the bracket race, and I needed a pair of scissors. And I'll go up to the front desk and ask the lady, I'm like, "Hey, do you mind if I borrow some scissors?" So she hands me like the most broke ass pair of scissors I've ever seen in my life. And she gives me like the most stern look, like, "And you better return those." I'm like, no stress. I'm just cutting a zip tie.
Jeez.
So she's in for it this weekend. They had good management last year, and they've changed management. And like, it was cool. I'd get in there and I'd like book this one room, and as soon as I got there, they're like, "Oh, we'll go ahead and give you the suite upgrade and all this for free." I'm like, yeah. New management, you get what you book.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm excited.
Look at all this free shit for Ken.
Oh, Zach, my man's coming through, got a shirt for me.
There you go.
Faux XL. Bring me one.
Faux. F-O-E. Faux X.
So, get ready to close this out, guys. So, we'll go ahead and let y'all tell everybody your socials. We'll get in all that and everything. Like I said, just recap what you got going on for this weekend for Cash Days. We'll start out with Ken.
Yeah, it's Drag or Die TV on YouTube, Drag or Die on Facebook, and we're on Instagram and TikTok too. But we'll have pretty much everything, pretty much like Happy said, pretty much the same thing: hats, shirts, stickers, cups, pretty much anything. The merch is how we travel. Honestly, so that's what we do, and we want to thank everybody because they love to support it, and we're just gonna keep on doing it. So,
Awesome.
but yeah, we'll see you guys this weekend.
Awesome and Happy. Go ahead, get everybody know the socials, everything for the weekend.
I couldn't have said it any better than he did. Same thing. But mine is we've got Support Your Local Street Racer on Facebook, and then people that don't follow me, follow me. Damn, that Kentucky slang come out right then. Baller.
Baller.
Damn it.
Out the holler.
Wow. H&S Escobar on Facebook, but I'll be live this weekend. We're hoping to be for the first time on YouTube. Support Your Local Street Racer on YouTube. So we're going to try and start bringing some more content to YouTube. Me and Kenzie just traveling. We got a few GoPros. We're trying to step our game up. Nothing like you guys got, but we're just trying to get in where we fit in. Shit, you got a whole damn Explorer full of stuff.
Yeah,
I've seen yours.
A lot of it's for sale. I need to recoup some funds. I'm not even use half of it anymore.
I'm just gonna start vlogging from now on. I'm gonna take the dog up here and get chicken nuggets and stuff for it.
Like G2K.
That's what people.
He wants me to bring a camera this weekend, so I might be one less camera this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, and you're right, Ken. What you Barrett. People want to see that stuff though, like everyday life, and people get so involved with other people's life, like it's crazy. And people really think they know these people just from watching them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
But I
I
mean,
talked
just
to
look at
Bill last
wrestling.
week, and oh yeah,
I'd actually feel sorry if somebody had to watch my everyday life because it consists of, let me text Ken, hey, you suck. Hey, let me text Happy, hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh yeah, I'd be like
All right,
that.
let me make a layover. Let me get clean gear. I haven't had a
Yeah.
day off, dude, already. That's why I said, shit. Maybe taking on this live feed now is a lot. Maybe 3 jobs is too much.
I can only imagine, man. You got a lot going on. A lot
Oh,
going
and
on.
you
Just
know,
me
I've got
walking
that,
around with the cell phone talking with people. I get stressed out. I'm like,
and I
oh
just
shit, I
opened
haven't
up,
went over and talked to them or
and I
Yeah.
just opened Spooled Media North last year. Ken Hensel's operating it, so
Yeah.
just remember everything that's not drag or die. It's hashtag Spooled Media North at Spooled Media North.
there you go.
We know better, guys.
But
We street race up here, all right?
I mean, I used to go to the street races before they said I couldn't come no more.
You're banned.
Yeah, I got the band hammer.
Hey, I did hear something about one going on up your way too that I'd
Up
like
my
to
way
come
or
up and
Ken's way?
check out. Up Ken's way. There's something. I
Oh,
keep seeing it. I keep seeing some posts. I know it's up
oh,
northeast.
yeah. I mean, we do a lot of street stuff up
Wait,
here,
wait,
but
wait, wait. Is there a pregame before the Battle of South Mountain?
if there is, I'm not running it because I'm not gonna have time.
Damn, I was about to say I got a ride to the pregame too.
Or not. Like there might be a after game. Because there's gonna be a lot of hitters in town, and
Yeah.
these boys are street. So you know,
Well,
and
I
all
probably
of
got
our
the
area,
best Uber up there that weekend.
yeah. If we make it.
Hey, hey, hey. You know it's a priority this weekend, right, y'all?
Yeah.
Cookout.
What? Oh hell yeah. Oh, don't tell Kenzie that. Jesus, that's her favorite.
Oh, really?
Cookout.
Cookout.
Did Ashley
It's
She
hear you
hard.
say
loves
cookout
that
yet,
place.
Ken?
She gets one of everything.
One of everything.
No, I'm telling y'all right now. The Cajun Ranch chicken wrap, no lettuce.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yep.
I'd rather have Happy bring some canes down because it's a lot better.
Well, they got
Chicken
chicken
Yeah,
tenders.
nuggets at Cookout.
They're
we got
chicken
Canes right
tenders,
around the corner.
and you get a big slice of toast. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Wow.
How far away are you from Philly, Ken?
Like 3 hours.
Now, see, that's a
Not
street I
bad.
want to see too. That's like
Yeah,
bucket list for me. The
yeah,
one right there in the city.
yeah, yeah. It's some good stuff up there. I go up there a good bit, so
I might have to talk you
That's a
and take me
bucket
up there
list street.
but I want cheesesteak first. I if I
Oh
ain't going to Philly
man,
unless there's a cheesesteak involved.
we need to
yeah,
link up and go up there to one of them races that they're gonna.
yeah,
I've always wanted to come for New Year's. Like I've kept up with
yeah.
that for
Man,
years, man.
that's
That one's a
bucket list.
headache.
Well, hey, wasn't it? Louisville used to be. Was it? It wasn't New Year's. What were y'all always big for?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
was our
Okay.
big street race every year, and that's where
Yeah,
Turkey Bash has come about, and Black Friday race now that happens every year. Like that's why those races started because Thanksgiving here used to be huge. People would come from all across the country. Street race.
yeah.
See,
Huh.
that's the
Yeah, we'll have
stuff
to
like
get together.
that's what I grew up on is watching that stuff on YouTube. Philly on New Year's Day, Louisville
Yep.
Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
Dude, I want. And the bad thing though, I know it's not like it used to be, but I would
Yep.
love just to see it one time like that again.
Yep.
Oh
Me
yeah,
too. Me
But
too, man. I want to make it to Philly bad. That's bucket
yeah,
list for me.
yeah. I know. Limpy said he's always wanted to go there too. It's a cool
Yep.
time. I like that city anyways, but there's some gangster spots there. Just they deal with the same trouble everybody does. People find them and then they blow them up. You know how it goes. So
Sure.
that's
Yep.
what happened to our spot,
let's.
man. It was great until too many people found out, and then, God,
I
Is there
always wanted
anything
to.
around Shadyside area? Is there any street action in that
there
area of the
was,
state?
but I know the cops have gotten. What was it? They had that gangster spot up by Statesville. We did cash days at that one night, and I filmed, and like they're riding wheelies and stuff, and really one of the like Team Denver, like the reason I met up with those guys even to begin with was, if you go back in like the 1320 archives or look back on my older videos at Streetcar Takeover, and they had that trash spot. Like, it was terrible, but it was great for street racing. I mean, we took Houston and Logan's car out there, and that's where we first met Charles. That's got patches. He had the Tesla then. We ran him on that road, and that's where the famous video when Flocka ran Charles, and Flocka got up in his feelings and because he got beat by the Tesla.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We had
Hell
a good
yeah.
cash days like a month later after that up there, and you got the bridge that's up in Marion. That's always had some cool street racing action at it. I mean, that one blows my mind though, because I don't know if you can talk me into racing across a bridge to start out with. I mean, it's all concrete, hooks good, but
We've got one too.
We
looking
got
over
one.
them sides, that's enough. Like, when I filmed there, I didn't even walk on the bridge to film. Like, I'm standing back,
Yep.
guys.
And what's crazy, I got bridge phobia. Like, when we travel to these races and I go across the bridge, it's crazy. It'll be 30 degrees out and I'll roll the windows down. And Kenzie's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, when we very first got together, and I was like, in case this bridge falls and we go in the water, my window's already down. Like, I'm getting out of this son of a bitch. I don't know about you. And I'll be in the middle lane. Like, she just laughs and shit as I'm driving, but I get nervous as hell. Any bridge. And we've got a
Yeah.
bridge that people race on here, and it's sketchy.
I'm
Yeah.
just glad I get to go down Fancy Gap this weekend. I don't have, like, for the past 2-3 weeks, every time I've went down Fancy Gap Mountain, you can't see in front of you. The fog's been that bad.
Fog.
Yeah. I mean, going to Wilkesboro was terrible, but what was bad this past week and come back from Shadyside, I left Shelby that morning, it was 50-some degrees. I got to the bottom of Fancy Gap Mountain where the state line is for North Carolina and Virginia, and it went from 50 starting there, we were down to 28. And going up that
Holy
mountain,
shit.
you can't see shit from the fog. There's ice everywhere. I was like, this is it. This is the time.
Damn.
I'm going to die before my first race of the year.
Yeah.
Damn.
I always
yeah,
wanted to go to that spot you guys had, Corey, that's up in that forest area.
Oh, God,
That
dude,
you all were going
that
to do
is
something.
the
Man, that
best
place
spot
looked
ever.
cool.
I want to go back. I've been up there once. They've went up more than I have because they went up there and tested a lot too, but literally 3,000, 4,000 up in the air. You're on a mountaintop. The stars look like you can take your hand and touch a star. It's
Yeah,
the
Damn.
coolest
pictures
backdrop,
you
and
sent me were great,
there's no
yeah.
cell phone service, nothing. And where we raced at, you're in like a little side park place anyways. You look over the mountain and you see the road for probably 15, 20 miles away. Like, there's no light, there's no nothing up there. What you got's the moon and stars, and that's it. So if there's
Yeah.
any
Damn.
traffic at all coming, you can see it, and you've got about a 10-minute head start to get your shit loaded up.
Wow.
Oh, now, I think I talked to you happy last time we were trying to set something up. That was the spot we were going to go to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a ride, but it'd be for y'all. But if we can ever get anything set up, but the bad thing is parking wise up there, it's probably only good for about 12 to 16 cars. That's the only issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
mean, we
think
could pull it off.
Houston was going to do that one, and I think a bunch of us were coming, but then he couldn't get the locals on the same page, so it didn't work out. But.
The biggest thing I've learned, and it's something I'm applying to like my race this weekend, is not every race has to be a $400 or $500 buy-in and things like that. Like this weekend, that race is about the racers and give them back. It's free entry, $7,000 in the pot. Yep. And if y'all want a side bet, we got that option. But
I love it.
My thing this year is just my 2 races are going to be for the racers 100% no matter what.
Yep. Love it, man.
Which I'm thinking that side bet's going to get up there. I don't think
I do too. I've really liked that.
In on it.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
What was it?
I like that.
Talking about you could be the winner and get $5,000, but if 20 people get in the side, or 25 people get in the side bet, there's another $5,000. So you could walk out of that place with $10,000 right there in your pocket.
Yeah.
And no 1099s or nothing like that. Shadyside pays cash.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I like it.
So,
I'm ready.
Me too.
Yep, me too, man. We're getting ready.
Literally, as soon as we get done with this live feed, I'm going to eat dinner, and then I got 3 cases and luggage to pack and get ready.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded with merch now. She's been sitting here folding and labeling and getting stuff ready the whole time I've been on here. So we're getting ready.
Because my 5-6 shirts that are going to my luggage, I hate folding that shit. When I sold merch, I had to bribe Mom to fold all that shit and put it in the bags.
I can't even fold a t-shirt. Like, if somebody picks it up and messes it up, I had to get Ashley to do it because I'm done.
Let me put it this way.
Yep.
If I ever get a merch set up, invest in whoever makes hangers, because I'm going to be buying hangers out the ass. That's just going on a hanger and getting hung up.
That's me.
Yeah.
But, guys, if y'all need anything, y'all both got my number on the way down. Just hit me up. I'll be ready and waiting on you guys.
We're ready, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm going to make sure Ken's got that vendor spot that's on the 3rd level by the mud pit, and we're going to have Happy down by the down by the staging lane. Since Ken told me he's got cell phone service in that one spot, that just became a high priority spot.
If I show up.
Oh, you're going to be there. I already know better.
Yeah.
But guys, I appreciate y'all coming on. Right when we get to y'all's races, I'm going to bring y'all back so y'all can push your races and all that stuff. So,
yeah.
Happy, in 2 weeks, I'll have you back on. And Ken, pretty much a month and a week.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect. So, I'll see you in a day.
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Appreciate y'all coming on.
Safe travels,
See y'all
Ken.
tomorrow.
Yep, you too, boy.
All right, man.
See y'all.
See ya.
All right, guys. Ken and Happy, man. They'll be coming in strong this weekend, so make sure y'all are ready. Support those guys. They're making some long calls. They're going to have some awesome gear on hand. Plus, they are awesome promoters, too. So that's something I always think it's cool is when promoters travel to other races. You know, I've had, like, the guys from Dig or Die come to my races. I go to theirs. I go to all these other races. I mean, I'm media, but I'm also a promoter, so I like to show the love back to these guys as much as possible. So if you're a promoter that shows love like that, big props to you, man. That's awesome. We didn't get to have Turbo 2s this week. You know, if y'all seen Houston made a post earlier, he's been thrashing on his car. I've been thrashing on media gear, getting things ready for this race. So we had this one kind of planned. Houston and I, we were both in the mentality of we're going 100 million miles per hour. We got to get our stuff together and done. So we took last night off, but we'll be back next week. So make sure to be looking forward for Turbo Tuesday. Now, next Wednesday, I will not be on here. I've got a doctor's appointment 2.5 hours from the house. It's at like 4 o'clock, so I can't make it back in time. Might do something Thursday from Dig or Die, just depending on the hotel connection and everything. So if we do that, though, it'll be me and Ken. We'll get on here and we'll talk with everybody and BS about Dig or Die for a little bit and get that kind of going. But next Tuesday for sure, we're going to have a guest on. Now, we know he's going to be at Dig or Die. We'll have all that announced after the weekend. So Turbo Tuesday, make sure y'all tune in. Let's see. Go over some stuff. See if anybody left some comments. Guys, I didn't display a lot of comments because I didn't know what was going on. Kind of froze up on us. Oh, let's see. Yes, sir, Stuart. Can't wait to see y'all come back down, man. Y'all got some awesome rides. And it is hell on the golf cart pushing back. Oh, let's see. Doss has been here talking it. Porky, I've got my no prep at Shadyside. I know you guys are going to be at Piedmont representing those big tire stuff. I wish I had a clone. I'd love to be in both places at both times. I'm going to try to make some more of the Carolina No Time stuff this year. Since they had a big tire, I'm stoked. I love that big tire No Time stuff. So, if you like big tire No Time or just radial stuff, you know, Piedmont's going to have a good race this weekend. If you're a no prep guy, Shadyside's the only place to be. You know, like I said, I'm going to pull the flyer up. Motion Raceworks Carolina Cash Days this weekend. Small tire, $5,000 to win, 1,500 runner-up, $250 to the semis, free entry. That's all I got to say. Free entry. You can thank Shadyside, Spooled Media, and Motion Raceworks for that. You know, our motto is giving back to those grassroots racers, and this is the best way we know how to. Come and race and have a good time. We got Street Racer and Daily Street. They're $50 entry fee, but we got $500 on both of those purses too. Hopefully, like I said, guys, maybe the weather does a 180 and we get this testing in Friday. So we're planning on that. If you want to test your car on Friday on the no prep surface, it's $20. So get that data while you can. We'll scrape it on Friday for that. And then after it's done, we re-scrape the same amount back. So it's exactly how it was when we started on Friday. I'm headed that way tomorrow night. I'll be there for test and tune, hanging out, getting some video for you guys. You know, I try to get as much content for y'all as I can. So let me see. And then, like I said, next week, dig or die back at Rockingham. The goal for Spooled Media that weekend is coverage, pictures, and I'm going this weekend to get the hotspot so we can go live for you. I want to bring y'all live coverage of Dig or Die. So that's my goal. You know, that race is going to be insane as always, and I want to bring it to y'all. So plan on, like I said, you know, you're going to get the awesome coverage video and all that, but I'm going to try to go live for y'all down there too. After that, like I said, we'll have Happy back on here talking about his race, Cash Days in Kentucky. Crazy gangster race. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. It's one of the best races I went to last year. If you haven't been to Decker Boys, it's worth the trip. It's a little bit of a ride for us, but I don't care. It's worth it. I mean, you're not going to see that type of crazy action in many places. It's a gangster frontside race. Happy and them, they always put money on top of the purses, makes it good for the racers. So it's a great place to be at. The week after that, on Thursday, we'll be at Big Dog at Piedmont. You know, we're bringing back the original pro mods of the Carolina race, man. It's awesome. Quick 8 on Thursday night. And then Friday and Saturday, we'll be at Turbo John's Backwards Brawl at Knoxville Dragway. I seen they posted the official flyer for that, so I'm going to take this off. In our next feed, we'll have the official flyer for y'all. And hopefully I can get John on either Turbo Tuesday or on here with Live with the Media G.O.A.T for that. We'll let him talk a little bit more. Like I said, it's $300 entry small tire, 20 grand at 64 cars. So week after that, and I've got the actual flyer for this now too. I need to switch out. Full tilt no prep. Back to Wilkesboro. Friday night, got the Dyno Night and RC drag racing. Dyno Nights at Carolina Performance. Shout out to Carolina Performance. They've came on for our Dig or Die coverage. Appreciate Robbie, Robert, Shayna, Brooke, everybody down at Carolina Performance, always showing support. We're coming back and showing them all support at Wilkesboro. We will be live for that race. Big shout out to Paul for letting us on the Wi-Fi down there and saying we can live feed his races. So mark that one down. Spoiled Media will be live for Full Tilt No Prep. Chris, I know, is one of the main promoters on it also. Big props to Chris for doing the 200% payout on it. And for, if y'all don't know what that means, if all the buy-ins accumulate to $5,000, they put $5,000 out of their pocket on top, so it makes it a 10 grand pot. Big shout out to Wilkesboro for doing that. I mean, that's my motto, is I'm supporting these guys, they're supporting your racers. So if it's a race that has nothing on top and ain't supporting racers, don't expect to see Spooled Media there. So get y'all shit together. Week after that, we're going back to Kentucky. Slugfest, no prep. As you heard, Happy was talking a little bit about tonight. Front side and top end racing. All those classes that are listed are going to be running both days. So, great show. The Stipple family puts on a great race down there. Very hospitable. I can't talk tonight. Great place to be at. Great facility. Can't wait to get down there. One of my favorite tracks I've been to. And like I said, nice hotels, everything close to the track. You're right there in Winchester, so 20 minutes from the track. It's a great place and great race. And week after that, we're going to go hang out with Ken and them that was on tonight. Drag or Die presents the Battle of South Mountain 2. 64 cars locked in for small tire, 20 plus and big tire. Gonna go up there and give those guys a hand, do some coverage. And then I guess I need to start getting everything together for our May schedule now. I'll get some of those flyers and stuff up. But July, the first ever Cash Days in Virginia. Limpy, Spooled Me, everybody will be on top of that. It's going to be one of the craziest races of the year that you'll want to be a part of. Small tire for sure is going to be there. I believe we got stick shift and we're working on our final class. Because like I said, 3 classes is going to fill that place up pretty quick. So we'll keep it kind of limited. I think Small Tire is going to be pushing as he is. So, guys, sorry about that. I still got this cold, or whatever it is, allergies. I've been hanging on to that for like a month now. It's crazy. So, sorry, guys. We got all this craziness going on this weekend. Carolina Cash Days presented by Motion Raceworks. The warm-up. Free entry. Big money, guys. Well, some of y'all might not be big money, but $5 grand's big money to me still. $7 grand total in the purse. Like I said, hopefully weather holds good so we can get this testing in on Friday. But Saturday, no matter what, it's off the trailer and we're racing. All chip drawn. We will be live here on Spooled Media. So, but guys, let me tell you, live ain't nothing like being there. If you're not there, you're missing out. Got great vendors coming. Support your local street racer. DJ is bringing his no prep gear. So, can't wait to see Donald and all them down there. Drag or Die, Bang the Light. The donut lady's going to be there. If you ain't had them donuts, ooh, get them Oreo ones. Trust me. Plus, we have all the cool Shadyside gear. We got media outlets coming in, cover. I mean, it's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to it. This is what I do, man. I love this stuff. So, we're going racing again. I'm going to be stressed out. It's hand in hand as being a promoter. But, guys, I'm going to get some dinner, get everything finished, loaded up. I'll be on the road tomorrow around lunchtime, head to Shadyside. And hopefully get y'all a coverage video of TNT tomorrow night. And if I get that, it'll be up Friday morning. So, appreciate everybody tuning in as always. You know, this is episode 3. Like I said, next week, we won't be on next Wednesday, but we'll be be back on the Wednesday afterwards. So, we'll be back with Happy and I'll see who else we can get on. Might have to talk some smack to the Meatball guys again. You know, that's their backyard. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll get some people on and hopefully I see everybody at Shadyside. Hey, even if I'm stressed out and doing everything, you want to come up, say hey, do any of that, I appreciate all the support and everything, guys. Come on up. I'm never too busy for y'all. So come on up, say hey. If you're good with a camera, let me know. I might put one in your hands. So, it's dinner time, guys, and packing time. And appreciate it. See y'all at Shadyside this weekend.